Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. Now this is the first time that we are back after this small little batch I recorded, because needed to switch versions and all that. So the main thing, since the previous time I recorded, is we went through the custom courtier kind of decision making. So here's what the new kind of custom courtier will look like. He's a little bit weaker, but I think this works out a little bit. It's going to be better in the long run. So, if you don't know what the new system is, it is you get one trait and one good trait, one bad trait if you are at age 0. If you're age 10, you get an extra good trait, and so on. So like at age 20, you get a third good trait. Age 30, you get 4 good traits. Age 50, you would have 5 good traits, 1 bad trait. So, that's the new system. So as you can see here, this character has 3 good traits. Every trait that is not red, I'm counting as good, so right now, every trait that is red is bad. That's the way I'm working with it. So we have, say, temperate, patient, and ambitious. And that kind of works out. And then he is also slothful. There's a character. I've decided to make the training thing, as in how good they are at fighting, probably just trained fighter for everyone. Maybe skilled fighter, I don't know. Not formidable. But that's about where I'm at with that. And then incompetent commander, or it can be whatever you want. It can be that your learning trait can be whatever you want. So you can still be an above average character, just you know, not quite as strong as you were. Now obviously this character just appeared out of nowhere and has no value to anyone, so we're just going to get rid of him here. Let me just get the right pixel where I can still see his ID. Right. Let's just get rid of him. There we go. Goodbye. You were very good at being an example. Right. Anyway. Oh, also I should probably turn char info off. There we go. So, where were we? Well, we lost some land last time. We lost this little bit of the... we lost the ring, which is unfortunate. I would very much like to have that back, but not much we can do about it. Did we get some land in the Westlands? Trying to get the right way of searching for it. Yeah, we got a little bit of Rose Road up here in Allen Keep, didn't we? Yeah, and that wasn't default part of the Westlands, so that's quite nice. That's not underneath us, is it? Nope. But yeah, I think we're in line to get some more land, if I remember right. Martin Longtable would lose us land if he died. Is one of the ones that was going to lose us land will now gain us land if his mother dies or something. I can't quite remember. Anyway, so where are we going to start? Well, I suppose we could start with Martin Longtable. Let's have a look at our character again. I just need a quick reminder. Gluttonous, diligent, authoritative, kind, craven, stressed. So yeah, he was willing to press claims. He's willing to kind of fight back, but if any personal kind of harm came to him, or any kind of like there was any kind of threat to him directly, he would cower and hide. Okay, yeah, that's fine. He wants to become a knight, though. Alright, so I guess he was still going to tourneys? Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of harm in tourneys, but anyway. What we gonna do? We need to, yes, this guy. So, given that we're diligent, I think we would probably be looking out for this. We would want him to be as safe as possible. So we probably want him to actually be educated by us, or by one of our people in our court, and we want him to have a secure marriage. So, we're actually going to do that right now. We are going to educate him with, I don't know, someone secure in our court. Who do we have in our court? High learning, maybe? The Maester? That seems like a good choice, yeah? Yes, you'd be happy at this. Good. I then also want you... Oh, once he accepts the offer, I would want to get married. Okay, Captain of the Household Guard. That's what we need to do next. The previous one died, I guess, in the plague thing. So, we have 2 options for Household Guard. Which stat did it sort it by? Oh, it sorted by diplomacy by default. I would sort it by martial. Anyway, I think it's probably safe to say that it should be Alan. He's a Master of Arms, and he's the last surviving person who has High Marshal, so congratulations, Alan. You have got the prize. Right, oh, what's this? Alright, yeah, we already knew about that. And I think we're ready to go. Do we have any claims on anything? No, where are we getting claims? We're getting claims on the Green Shield. Yeah, I think we're in a good position. Our brother's still around. He's married to a Willem. Right. I heard there was a faction for our brother as well. Alright, faction for Sir Ronald, but it's a very, very small faction. It's actually just this one guy, so we're not going to give in to it just yet. Right, let's speed up the game. Let's see if they'll accept the offer. My liege, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I'd gladly accept the guardianship contract between Master Albar and Lord Martin. Now, Lord Martin, I would like to, of course, find you someone to marry. Let's see if we can find our daughter. He would be 6 years older. That's not necessarily out of the question. That would be... Wait, yeah, that's our only daughter. Wait, yes, I was looking at them in the wrong way. I thought these were children for some reason, but they're not. This is our only child. That seems unlikely for me to go through with that idea. It'd be a betrothal between him. Let's see who else we can find. Our mother, probably not. Do we have anyone of the right age? Not really. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just leave him as he is. Being educated under our safety, though. Like, I'm fairly certain our maester isn't going to kill him. Pretty much where I'm at there. Do we have any plots that we care about? Not particularly. We don't really care about any of them. Like, from a larger standpoint. They're just kind of there. Okay, raiders have arrived. More raiders are arriving. Oh, the neck has been released from Liesa's dungeon. Okay. The Stormlands has inherited the High Lordship of Daughter's March and other titles from Magister. Oh, right, so that's over here. The Stormlands inherited some stuff. That's cool. Yeah, Stormlands are kind of running away with this. They are like just growing. Okay, we righteously imprisoned Septim Amsel of Cider Hall. What are you doing, Septim? Buy Quentin of the Rose Roads a loyalty. No. I think we'll ask you to stop. Yeah, I think we'll just ask you to stop, actually. That's fine. Don't want anyone buying loyalty from anyone else. It's quite alright. Lord Samuel Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Torrent Peak, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Eleanor Dane, Lord of Torrent Peak. Okay, so... Eleanor Dane. Yeah, I guess we'll go. There's not really... We're kind of... If we're going to tourneys, we'll go to tourneys, I guess. Like, it's just a decision. Yes, he decided to stop plotting. Where is Torrent Peak, anyway? I'm now... That was the wrong one. Right. Torrent Peak. Torrent Peak. Alright, there we go. Oh, right, it's kind of down here. Okay, cool. That's, interesting. Oh, our brother died of gonorrhea. That's unexpected. That's very unexpected. I guess the faction is dead for him then. Okay. What do we need? We need High Stewardship person. Lord of Yelshire probably seems like the best choice. Yep. There we go. And what else do we want you to do? Probably... I don't know, there's a couple of different options. What were we working on? Are our levies full? Our levies are pretty full, actually. So we probably don't need them on that job. Unless we want to increase levy size. Which would not be perfect. We just get them to increase build time and money. Yeah, let's go oversee the province. That's fine. Perfect. Conrad of the Vale has inherited the Lordship of Gulftown. Alright. That's fine. Oh, because he decided to execute his brother. And there was some changes to his tax law in Starpike. The tourney had finally gotten underway with the first days of the list beginning in earnest. She failed to make it through undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Sir Renly of Greywatch. Our friend. Really? Oh. I didn't even notice we were friends with someone. Oh, cool. At least we're beaten by our friend. That's nice. At least he's getting success. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my daughter, Lucia Fossoway. Oh, and Conrad of the Vale just died of poor health at age 28. He was a kinslayer as well, and a tyrant. Alright, so who took over from him? Oh, his son, Elton of the Vale, and he got tyrannical stain. Alright, and who does it go to next? Then it goes to Gawain of the Mountain of Vale, our actual cousin. Oh, that's cool. That's because the grandmother was Lady Lucia. Alright. And the mother was Janie. Ah, cool. How do I want to educate my daughter Lucia? Well, she is my only child, so I don't know. Groomed for command is definitely an option, but I think we probably want her educated at court. That seems like the better option of the two, if we had to choose. And of course, we will spend as much as possible on this task. There's some factions for people of the Vale, factions for people of the Riverlands. Ooh, that's interesting. There's a faction for the Riverlands. That's Stormlands inheriting stuff, which must mean is the Riverlands an actual title? Alright, yeah, he has the Riverlands now. I thought he was still like the Mountain Vale or just the Vale. But yes, the Riverlands was created at some point and I missed it. Lord Mathis Crane and Sir Mace were the next to Jareth on the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Mace was eventually on horse, leaving Sir Mathis to be declared the winner. Cool. After many tilts over several days, only 2 knights remained undefeated. Lord Mathis Crane and Sir Aemon Kidwell faced each other in the final joust. After many tilts of finally executed jousting, Sir Aemon was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Mathis to be declared the winner. Oh, he was the guy we were looking for ages, trying to figure out what was going on with him. I can't remember why. Oh, Dorne pieced out with the Stormlands. The Stormlands lost, which I guess means Dorne got this province? What was the war over? It was probably one of the... Oh no, it was down here, wasn't it? It was one of these provinces. I can't remember which one it was, but it was something like over here. I'm fairly certain. Might just be the last bit of land that she personally owns. I don't know. Unless it was Sunspear. Was it Sunspear? Nope. I don't know. There was some war over here, but Stormlands lost. And that's all good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Tourney ends, although I may not have had any melee events. My personal list does not go unnoticed, but of course. Alright, we could hold our own tourney. Probably not going to do that. People are being ransomed from the previous war. Cool, cool. Still have the vassal inheritance warning, but that's fine. He should be fine. Oh, if he can't push my brother, he'll just start a depose me faction. I'd rather not. I don't really want to play as my daughter just yet. Your Septum Owen of Newbarrow reports that Master Eustace of Applesford has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor Newbarrow. The peasants are saying your name. Oh, good. He got some improved relations. Very nice. Dunstan of Three Towers has died. No, he inherited Lancel of the Three Towers stuff. I think that was someone we jousted against. That's my general thing when I don't quite recognise who they are straight away. Oh, there's some people talking about a Beggar King up here. Yeah, he's pretty strong. Wait, was that the right one? No, Beggar King's a different thing. Beggar King. Yes, it's a different thing. Right, but there is a king beyond the wall as well. The north is falling apart. That is really falling apart. I'd be surprised if the Iron Throne didn't declare war any day now. Yeah, he has a lot of men. He could do it. He could definitely declare war for that land. Oh well, we'll see. See what he does. Darkdale changed something. Seat in somebody wants a seat on the council most devout. Or was given a seat. A famous herald, well versed in diplomatic protocol, has arrived at our court. He is proposing his services to us, and our chamberlain is saying we can make good use of this man. I don't know. Sure. What was his name? Olvar? Olvar. There we go. Where is Olvar? Or Olmar? Olmar of Ashford Castle. How are we going to make good use of this man? He seems awful in all of his stats. I don't know. My liege, I've collected a tithe and new barrel. The money should reach you together with this letter. Your humble steward, Lord Clinton of Inchfield. Excellent news. That's a lot of money. We're saving up for like 600 gold or something, aren't we? Or did we already build that? Oh, we're still building that. Okay, cool. And then we're going to get large estates and then get lots and lots and lots of money. That was it. That was the plan. Not money. Men. Lots and lots and lots of men. Yep. Is he the best is he still doing a good job fabricating claims? Yep, still 15% every day. Oh well, we'll continue waiting until it actually fires. I don't think there's an easier way to get that land. No, who's the heir? John Fossoway. John Fossoway was married to one of our Fossaways. I suppose he wants to come to our court to press his claim on Queen Shield. He would. Okay. Joe, do you think that we might want to do this? I think that it's definitely a good idea to maybe bring him along. He's one of the first Fossaways who's actually joined in with, like, he's tried to merge the houses. And it gives us a weak claim. However, it's only a weak claim. We can't press it on him just yet. He's also the heir. If we were to bring him into our household and give him land, that would then mean that we have somebody who's going to have that weak claim underneath us. Interesting. We'll be right back with you, Mr. John Fossoway. I want to see if there's somebody in the Brightwater camp who's also going to be there. Dennis Fossoway would say no, I'm fairly certain, because he's going to inherit the land anyway. Yeah. Okay. I say we bring John Fossoway in. I think that's not ridiculous. I think he would actually quite like to be a part of this. We're going to invite him to court. Think of this like the first step of a joining of the houses. It's that we're going to bring one of the people over to us, and he will help us to gain more of their land. There we go. To the diligent Lord Samwell, peace be with you. I accept your gracious invitation and will join your court forthwith. I would also like to give him some land, because otherwise he is not going to be able to help us with our thing. Like, if he dies before the claim can be pressed, we can't do anything with it. I don't suppose we could press it anyway. No, we could press for the Gold Road, but we're not going to be able to press for that anyway, because it's underneath the Westlands. Yeah. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give him Cider Hall. We're going to give him Cider Hall, because I believe that is... I believe that's a good decision. There you go. You shall have Cider Hall, and you shall have all of its lower titles. We have put another Fossoway in charge of Cider Hall. We're mending the schism. Very slowly, but we're mending it. I think that's a good decision. And our barracks just finished, so we have a lot more men. And we're then going to... build these... What was it? Not the Stewards' barracks, because they're cost a lot, but they would give us a lot more men. We're actually going to build the large estates now to give us more light infantry. Yeah. I believe it increased our garrison size, which is why we have slightly less men than we previously had, because it knocked all the men from our levy into our garrison to fill it up. But we do have Cider Hall, and also we lost Cider Hall, but we actually almost have the same number of men max. We need an educator for Lucia. Lucia shall be educated by... Let's see. She appears to be very intrigue focused. I think we're going to try and cultivate that a little bit. So, we're going to give her somebody who has high learning and intrigue. Bellegarde? Bellegarde seems like a good choice. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have that much diplomacy, but she seems reasonable. She will do a good job. Right. I think we're all set. We're starting to mend this little schism. Septum Owen of Newbow reports that Jeremy really likes our endless generosity. Perfect. Yeah. It's a play that's not going to take... It's going to take a very long time to actually work its way through. I think that is, if this weak claim can continue to be inherited, that seems like a good thing to do. It also means that we can move this fabricate claims. We can move it all the way to Brightwater Keep, because we don't need a claim. Well, we could get a claim on Green Shield, but we don't necessarily need it anymore. Right, a few bad news for New Realm. Efforts to squeeze extra taxes have been met with resistance. Oh no. Alright, a small spear throwing competition could be entertaining, and it's also a great way to enliven your battle technique. Maybe you should arrange a contest at your court. Sure. Spear throwing contest. Everyone attending the spear throwing competition seems to have a great time. They are partaking in the contest, conversing and laughing together. Perhaps the merriment is a bit too much, as the spear is carelessly hurled into the field as someone is still out there measuring the distance of the previous throw. Olmar of Ashford Castle gains maimed. Poor Olmar, he was only at our court for like half a year, and now he's maimed. After dozens of spears have been hurled through the air, a sole victor emerged. No one managed to throw farther than you! This is a glorious day, and this is a good time to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.